Alrighty, here we go. Tourist attraction number 2 in one day. Like, that's not gonna happen again in a while.
Hold up. Nope, I'm not doing that. I can't.
What is it? Mom? What is sideways? Why would they do that?
All the work somebody or numerous somebodies put into doing this is very impressive. It really is. My aversion to tourist traps aside, like, they've done a really nice job with it. The views are incredible too. It's claimed that a person can see 7 states from here. Here's some information about that. Kind of funny to listen to everybody argue about where the different states are. And there's like that whole little diagram right there. It just kind of cracks me up. Definitely a fan of this swing thing. Oh, how about that for a project? They have more than one. Ooh, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Let's run and jump and skip across it. Wouldn't that be cool? I would probably frown upon that behavior and get myself kicked out of here, so I guess we'll behave, but I don't want to. It's very wiggly. This cool building has a lizard climbing up it. And it has a really cool slate roof. I like it. This is by the exit. And there's some pretty neat vehicles over here too. Sadly, I do not have prior clearance from the Nome Fire Academy to board the vehicle. Bummer. The view was gorgeous, the landscaping impressive, the people tolerable. Was it worth it? Yes. If for nothing else but the view and the swinging bridge. Yeah, that rocked. Oh, no pun intended, but I kind of like it being in there. I'm gonna leave it. So I was wondering this exact thing as I was roaming through there. What's up with all the gnomes? But evidently, according to this sign, the gardens were created by a German immigrant who loved the German folklore and incorporated lots of gnome statues into her gardens. And so then they were moved here. Well, that's pretty nifty. It wasn't just a gimmick. Nice. I just had a really good idea. I was sitting there and thinking, you know, I'm getting a little hungry. Hey, what about some ice cream? That'd be a great way to finish up our time in Chattanooga. So I Googled it for a minute and we're going to Clumpy's. Let's go get some ice cream. Well, parking was a bit of a hassle, but where there's a will, there's a way. Let's go get some ice cream. Narrowed it down to 3. I'm getting espresso chocolate chunk and chocolate in 1 cup with hot fudge on it. And then the other one is going to be in a cup by itself without hot fudge, and that's the blackberry mojito. I just had a sample of it and it was really good. So that's lunch. So here we are. Yum. And don't judge, because blackberry mojito wouldn't be very good with hot fudge. And chocolate and espresso chocolate just calls for hot fudge. So you have to have them separate. And no worries, I'll eat your share. I didn't get very far outside of Chattanooga before the ice cream hit me and I started to get tired. And then I saw a sign about a rest area right after I crossed this body of water. This is the Tennessee River and Nickajack Lake. It said both names on the sign by the bridge I crossed. I thought, you know what? That rest area is seeming pretty appealing there's a lake and a river down there, I could at least check that out and have a little nap. And I think that's really what I'm gonna do. Like, what's the huge rush, right? As far as rest areas go, this one's pretty dang nifty. Makes you want to jump in, doesn't it? But they got it all fenced off. I guess they thought of that. Well, I sat here and peeled and ate a mango and had juice dripping off my elbow and got stung by a sweat bee. So yay. Still not sad I stopped here. My day went hanging out behind the wheel, heading home.